Hello friends, welcome to my channel again. Today I am going to talk about indeterminate form of type 0 into infinity, and now we will look at how to solve if we got a solution in form of 0 to infinity and the function is f of x into g of x, and by solving a solution that is in the form of f of x into g of x, and we have arrived at a value 0 into infinity, so we have to find another solution for that. So for that, if it is in the form of 0 into infinity, we have to change that limit into f of x into g of x to f of x by reciprocal of g of x. That means if it is in the form limit x tends to a f of x into g of x, you have to write it as limit x tends to a f of x divided by 1 by g of x. This is the form we have to take as a resolution. So let's look at an example. Here we can see the question is evaluate limit x tends to 0 x into log x, which means it is in the form of f of x into g of x. As you can see, f of x is x and g of x is log x, and by doing the limit we will arrive at 0 into minus infinity, because log 0 is minus infinity. You have to keep that in your mind. That's why we have arrived at a solution of 0 into minus infinity, so we can go with this answer. So we have to find a solution. So as I already said, we have to change the f of x by g of x into the form of f of x divided by reciprocal of g of x. So here, for simplicity, we are taking that, we are rearranging or we are reconsidering x as g of x and log x as x, or f of x, sorry, x as g of x and log x as f of x, because it's a product, so it doesn't matter if we interchange for simplicity. So we are considering f of x as log x and g of x as x. So by rearranging we can write log x and reciprocal of x, which is 1 by x. So we will arrive at log x divided by 1 by x. So 1 by 0 is infinity and log 0 is minus infinity. So we have arrived at a solution minus infinity by infinity. It is also another indeterminate form. So we have to go for L'Hospital rule here. So I have already done a video on L'Hospital rule. If you didn't know how to use L'Hospital rule, you can check that video. Now I am going with it. So we have to solve this in L'Hospital rule. So for L'Hospital rule, we have to first check whether it is in the form of 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. So we have found that it is in the form of infinity by infinity. So next we have to take the derivative of f of x as well as g of x separately, x which is log x. So by taking derivative, the derivative of log x is 1 by x, and derivative of 1 by x, which is x inverse x raised to minus 1, which is equal to n x raised to, which means we know derivative of x raised to n, which is, you can see, d by dx of x raised to n is equal to n x raised to n minus 1. So here n is minus 1, so n minus 1 will be minus 2. So the answer will be minus 1 into x raised to minus 2. So we can write it as minus 1 by x square. So by taking it into the numerator, it will arrive at minus x raised to minus 2. So we have found the derivative, so we need to put the limits. So by cross multiplying, we can cancel these two. X square and x got cancelled, and we will arrive at minus x, limit minus x by 1. So limit x tends to 0 minus x by 1 will be 0, because it doesn't matter 0 whether it is minus or plus. So the value or answer is 0. for this question. I hope you understand this indeterminate form very well. If you have any doubts, please leave that in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for updated videos.